Theatre House has been founded by Abani Biswas after his collaboration with Jerzy Grotowski as a continuation of Grotowski's work. And it has a history of 30 years, more than 30 years, and people from all over the world, they came to join the residency. The uniqueness of this space is also that it has a base with Indian traditional art, so it searches the sources of Indian performative arts through its own heritage. And I think that's one of the very few spaces, maybe in India is the only one, I don't know, but it's very few spaces that has this kind of unity. So the residency, it's a continuous work, and it begins at 7 in the morning and it will end at 9 in the evening. So the first thing that you will do is train your voice with Indian classical traditional teachers who will train you and Baul folk musicians. And the same, this training will be taken back in the evening, so to see how that part it's going and changing your daily voice and your theatrical voice on stage. So another part of the residency are the activities that are coming from directly from Grotowski. So this includes two different kinds. One, they are held in the morning, and they will be held in the open space in the forest. And those activities are based to gain attention, presence, and listening and observation. Those are the important part. The same thing. It will translate in the evening part in a more protected space in the hall, where we will see how this will help you to find the natural impulses with your co-partner or your co-actors. One of the traditional forms that we will practice is Kalaripayattu, and it's one of the oldest martial art coming from Kerala. It's considered the mother of all the martial art. What is really important in Kalaripayattu is the body awareness that the student will get to the practice, and the extreme control on the body. Some gurus of Kalaripayattu, they say that all the body in the practice becomes an eye. Here comes the mind, because without a mind you can't have a control. So it's a link between those two. Two Indian traditional performing arts that we will practice is gotipua and chhau. Both are Indian traditional arts, dance forms in particular, but they give two different perspectives on body awareness and your relation with rhythm. Because gotipua is a very classical, elegant dance form, and the rhythm, it's very important. The dancer follows the rhythm. In chhau, it's a very tribal, we can say, energetic, raw dance form, where the dancer gives the rhythm to the musician. And chhau, the importance of chhau is also about finding the unlimited energy that one has. The teachers, the practitioners of chhau, they used to say that when they take the mask on themselves, all their pain, their tiredness, they just forgot of all that. etude comes from a French word, and it's called, it means study. So what we will do, we'll take a text and we will study that text. So all the work on our body, on our voice, we'll try to translate in this work. So the first thing, when a text comes to you, what will you do? So we begin with this question. So we try to find the actions that are there and how to read it. This is the first question, how we shall read a text, so to translate it on the stage, to perform it. A lot of time what happens that someone receives a text, he just understands maybe the emotional part that's behind, he memorizes the line and one just goes and does it. But that's a kind of work when the emotional part is just behind and it's cropped on. So we will find the natural impulses that will be working between you and the co-actor, the partner, so that the elements that we find while reading in the text, they will come naturally through the reaction from one to the other.
A glorious celebration होना चाहिए.
Celebration, yes.
Big
Celebration.
celebration.
Yes.
Big party.
Big party, yes.
Yes. हर कोई को बुलाओ. Our soldier, our friends, our well-wishers, सब कोई को बुलाओ.
Yes,
जबरदस्त पार्टी होना चाहिए. खाना, पीना, dance, music. Yeah. But why do you make this party?
Party?
My palace is not good for the party. I think one nature surrounding place is many trees and 2 ponds or
Two?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that place.
You know where?
Sure, Castle. My castle? Yes. 2 ponds. Trees surrounded by. And the king will come, king?
Your castle?
Yes, my lord.
You think so?
Yes, my lord.
Very good. Good idea. Good idea. Then we'll make the celebration in your castle, okay?
Yes, my lord.
Yes. La 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 la.
Hail the king, hail king, hail the king, hail king, hail the king.
What is unique of this residency is also the fact that you will work with traditional artists, so in a very close contact to them, and you will see that they have a very strict daily routine of work. And what happens that for us, that we go to work also in an artistic way, we go to work, we do our work, we come back. A lot of times we don't have maybe work, so we stop, we don't continue to work. Here the space was also created so that we can find your continuous work, so that what you have gained, you don't lose it, you can always get better. And it's a very open space. It's a space where everybody can be imperfect, and imperfect to learn more, in a very close contact with the teacher. Another thing that I will add is that the idea of community, because theater has been born, as we say, through rituals, and rituals can be placed only inside a community. Here, while living together, working together, this is a natural sense that is creating, and we can have this atmosphere, this taste, only in a very few spaces, because otherwise we just go, we work, and we finish. And this is also another difference, is that the environment, how everything is it's made around. You come here and your focus is just on you and the work that has been done, not with anything else, not with other preoccupations that usually we have, so that you learn to what can be a daily growth. And from here you can take back to your daily life. How can this continuous work be placed also outside the space?
In theater house we are sources research work. we are in nature surrounding place. This nature can help to do the work, and silence is important. Anil was explaining all the artists, traditional artists with whom we are every day working, and also silence and nature is to help to found your own work. Work with different person, the different master, different person singing, classical singer, Baul singer, and all with them to found your something individual things. This is your own nature should work. And if we found our nature should work, it can be simple. It can be communicate different kind of person, different. They have different language. Is work is touching something is very important for us, and also important if you found something, you have to continue. You have to refine it. And don't give up. If it is some difficult situation, if it is some crisis period, don't give it. Continue, try to continue different way.